Today for day 81. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. We are here and we're getting our little analytic stuff taken care of. But we're gonna get to this. Yeah. Yep. 1 2 1 2. We are here for it. And we're celebrating not just these push-ups and everything, but just the simple fact that we're all here. I think that's reason enough in a lot of cases. Just celebrating the fact that we're simply here. Now, what we do with our here is a much different sort of thing. But what's up, Jacob? How are you feeling? HWPO for sure. Absolutely. Hard work pays off. That is proof positive, not only in getting up to do the push-ups, it's proof positive in your schoolwork, those grades that you are earning. Just woke up. I just woke up too. I've been up for about 15 minutes. So I wake up, get my shorts and stuff that I'm going to wear. I'm going to grab a little bit of water, and that's it. Hey, man, you deserve it. Good morning, Miss Lindsay. How are you? Jacob is in bed. Well deserved. He had a good long school year. Did very well. And I was just talking about being appreciative of like just being here, just our here and now. That's fantastic to hear. So it's not just being here, but what do we do with our here? And making the most of it is really the best way we can show appreciation. So we're going to step outside and do a little of what we come here to do. Boom. And then get to it. Bonjour, Mr. Nathaniel J Burns. My apologies, sir. I hadn't been in contact with you. And normally I'll set something up to where I'll send you the time and the link. So my apologies. Guys, Mr. Nathaniel J Burns had a fantastic live yesterday on his channel as well. Did his squats, had some great interaction over there. I believe Lindsay's been over there as well. So we are grateful to have two kind of pseudo streams that are sharing the same vision. So excelente. Mr. Burns, are you going to do your push-ups? Are you going to stream on yours? No. So just kind of a standing knee lift, crunch, all that stuff. And then we'll get to our push-ups. Appreciate the likes. Look at that. We got 7 people in and 6 likes, so it's pretty balanced. Nice. I'm feeling a bit of leg day yesterday, but not terribly, which is good. Which is good. Jacob, what's a 33 for you? A 3-3? Oh, 3 people. What's up, Stark? How are you today? Now I see 6. Bella here? Hey. I'm doing great, Bella. Thank you. How are you guys doing? Stark, how was your workout yesterday? How's your gym day? Uh-oh. Clown of Persia. Oh, what did I miss? Got somebody new. Hope you have a good day, bro. Keep going. You as well, Clown of Persia TV. Nice. Sounds like content going on. What's over on your channel? What's up, Spencer? How you doing? Stark says yesterday was not good at all. Gym was packed with people. I was barely able to get a machine to train with. Had done just a quick workout for about an hour, then get out of there. That's a bummer. And that's kind of why, like, world is a gym sort of thing, because a lot of times you can avoid that. You can't predict it, but a lot of times we can just avoid it. That it does. I agree with Spencer. That does suck, because you get there, you take all that time, and then that's a problem. BA, how are you, BA? BA says don't go to Planet Fitness. I'm not going to say don't go to Planet Fitness BA, but I am going to say subscribe to Impact Athletics Association. We got some finesse, some fine people in the chat that are supportive. We're here. Today is day 81 for push-ups, 100 push-ups every day. Mr. Nathaniel J Burns usually is in the live, but I made the mistake, didn't get it to him, the link, and he does 100 squats. So give us your breakdown on Planet Fitness BA. Love to have it. We'd love to hear it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What happened, Bella? Pretty sore, Spencer. Chest from the push-ups or from the track. Guys, Spencer went out to the track the other day. Got some work in. It was a really cool chat between him and Lindsay. They were chatting, planning it. He brought her the dog so she could watch the dog, so he could go to the track. Like, having that sort of support is fantastic. Well, rest and light stretching if you need to, plenty of hydration. You know the drill. You are an athlete. Bella kept waking up to a bad headache and your legs were sore. Uh-oh. What was going on with the legs? Yeah, Stark, I agree. Hope she can sleep. I think you're close to the end of school. So hopefully it's not a school day. Body weight exercises for legs, BA, would be squats. Mr. Nathaniel J Burns, he would be the perfect authority on this because he's been doing them. But I'll do my best. So we just want to stand here. It's almost like you're sitting in a chair. You just want to kind of break those hips and then sit down and stand up. Now, if you can't go all the way down, even here is fine. People's range of motion is going to vary, but that would be a good one to start with. I think it's pretty basic before you start getting into lunges and stuff like that. Wow, well, I hope you are feeling better, Bella. And Lindsay says, I know where you're coming from, BA. It's definitely locations on that one as far as traffic. When she lived in Alabama, it was moderate traffic, pretty steady, but in another state, it was always slammed. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We're halfway through. Is this an exercise ab? Lindsay says, in the gym, Stark? If so, I'd say it's got to be annoying, but kind of awesome to have such an active community of athletes. Yeah. Nathaniel J Burns says, yes, the high knees are good for abs. Right, it's kind of like a crunch. And this would be, it imitates the Muay Thai plum. So if you imagine you've just cupped somebody around the neck and then bring their face to your knee. It's just that kind of motion. So it's a twofold, but it definitely, you can feel it in there. So you can kind of switch. I think I feel it a little more when the knee's out versus right here, but they're both effective. So it's just a way of doing some abs without being down on the ground and stuff like that. Let me grab a sip of water. Guys, we're at number 5 already. Number 5, and we're 15 minutes in. For back, you can do rows as well, not just pull-ups. So I could take my dumbbell, and you could just plant your hand on your own arm, on your own knee for stability, and just be able to and squeeze, let it down, and squeeze, let it down. That's a good form of row. Pull-ups or lat pull-downs are good as well. And I definitely recommend something like the good morning. You don't even have to hold weight, but just bend about halfway, stand back up. So hyperextensions kind of strengthen that lower back area as well. John, hey, nice. Bella has 4 exams tomorrow. I'm excited about them because for once they're going to be easy. Yeah, you got these. The ones you were stressing about, you were getting 95, 94% on. 96, I believe, were the 3. That is fantastic. John, flip the tire, 5 sets of 10 flips and 90 burpees. John, we know you've been busy. We know you are with us. We are always grateful when you're able to make time because we know your time is valuable. John's working out on his farm. If you guys don't know, he's planting, doing a lot of stuff. So, yeah, we definitely know. Stark says that Lindsay in his hood here, gym is packed most of the time, but it doesn't matter to him. You go anyways because you want to train, right? It's kind of like a war of attrition where who wants it more? You gotta want it more than the other people. Also, when you lived in Alabama, Planet Fitness wouldn't let you transfer your second year membership to another Planet Fitness. Wow, in another state. So be careful when you read your contracts. That's crazy. You are very welcome, BA. Hopefully you've subscribed and hit the thumbs up, and you'll be able to be here with all these good people. Matt Acoustic, good morning. How are you? Stark Industries, Lindsay, yes, read contracts carefully is always good advice. Nathaniel J Burns says easy exams because you've been paying attention, Bella. Absolutely. This is where HWPO. That is fantastic. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, nice work, man. What exercises were you doing? Was it all waist up, or was it just chest, or was it back? What'd you get to today? That's fantastic. Love hearing that. Stark says the bus is late. That's like a universal thing. That is a universal thing. Yeah, anybody ever taken the bus, been standing there, and it blew right by you? I think that's also a rite of passage as well, that sometimes the bus will not wait or just take off on you. Mad Acoustic, all waist up, benching, lat pulls. Man, you are just walking around puffed today. That is fantastic. Yes, for sure, Lindsay. Get it, Bella. Nathaniel says, dang, Lindsay, that's unnecessary for a giant company. Agreed. Mad Acoustic, curls and crunches, tricep press down. Man, you are doing everything. And Lindsay says, it's annoying, but it happens. Oh, Nathaniel says, oh, public transport, FTW. Yeah, that's crazy. I can remember, what was the big one? It wasn't Planet Fitness years ago. I can't remember the name of it. Bally's. And they would not let you out of a contract. You had to move to some place that was like 100 miles out of their radius, and they still had gyms like in that radius. Like you had to move to almost like off the grid before they'd let you out of a contract. Thankfully, I never signed any, but I can remember my friends trying to cancel them, and that was just one of those things. So being young and super broke, like homeless, I couldn't afford those things, so I could easily just go off of their guest passes and stuff like that. And I think that's where the world as a gym kind of started with me, was like, okay, I can't always go to the gym with them, but if I'm at the park or you know, other things, I can still get my workout in. Very young, when I was watching TV, just a crazy amount. For every commercial, I would do 50 push-ups. And when I couldn't do that anymore, I'd do 50 crunches. And, you know, when you're watching TV for hours, it adds up. So these are my origin stories. Yeah, Mad Acoustic, remember Bally's? That was a whole organization. Death grip with the contract for sure. Nathaniel J Burns, got to close your bank account to get them to stop sucking money out. Yep, that was it. You had to be smarter than them. Lindsay says, Stark, your emojis are lovely. Right? I thought I'd have trouble with it, but I started doing my push-ups before bed. You were right. I slept like a baby. Nice. Here we go. 4, 6, 7, 8. Hey Esther, how are you today? Welcome. We're doing push-ups, day 81 of doing 100 push-ups. Today I'm throwing in a little bit of a standing abdominal exercise, and you're welcome to subscribe to the channel, and you can see us every morning while we're doing this with all these wonderful people in the chat. A lot of regulars here, so definitely. Bella is back, right on. Mad Acoustic, they had a Gold's Gym for a while. He never joined that one. Seemed like more of a social get together after a workout. Yeah, like aquariums inside the gym too. That's crazy. Lindsay's asking Bella, is she meeting her goals? Matt, I never joined Gold's either. It seemed like it was just, I don't know. It was like the Planet Hollywood of gyms or something, where it was just like there for clout because it was attached to a celebrity. Stark says, have you seen the lunch food pic from yesterday? I did. Yes, I did. I saw it at work. On my next day, I'm just going to start taking all the stuff you guys send, be able to put them in stories and put them out. So I did. Guys, Stark is sending pictures of his lunch. He's given a breakdown as well. If you have any dishes like that, I'm sure some of you have seen the stories in the kitchen where I'm just doing like a short of the food that I'm making. So you can definitely share those as well. HWPO for sure, Mr. Burns. Mad Acoustic. Bella, She did 30 push-ups and a 2-minute plank. Whew. Way to go, Chica, says Lindsay. Absolutely. Nice work, Bella. Just out here doing, man, she's going to be at, wait till her planks are like at 10 minutes at the end of the summer. If not already. 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High fives for sure. Everyone, 10 thumbs up on this one. Nice. Thank you, thank you. Bella says she can only do 6.5 plank right now. Yeah, Lindsay says, don't be sad. That's an accomplishment, amiga. Mad Acoustic, no joke. I actually learned how to cook when the pandemic hit. Purchased a really nice set of knives and cookware. To this day, I can make some really decent dishes. Fantastic. Lindsay says, celebrate. Absolutely. Mad Acoustic, no, nutrition is so important. I agree. And when I had my daughter, she was that was right at kindergarten. So a lot of my homeschooling with her was cooking. So we learned how to make dishes, prepare foods and stuff like that. So she's a really good prep cook right now, cutting the onions, tomatoes, all that stuff. You know what my biggest flex from the pandemic was one, not getting it when everybody got it, but couldn't help that. But I avoided all the toilet paper fighting because I took my behind straight to Home Depot and I got a bidet. Yes, you're looking at Aquaman. I was living that life, still living that life. I said it. Stark says, Bella, continue to try it. It will come to a point where you can do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lindsay, when I added cottage cheese to my diet, it took away lots of muscle soreness. As weird as it sounds, nutrition has a huge impact for sure. Yep. Yeah, Mad Acoustic. Toilet paper go bye-bye. Yep. I didn't, yeah. Remember that? People were fighting over toilet paper. That was wild. Still, yeah, just crazy. Water is the way, says Nathaniel J Burns. I can hear it in his voice, too, if we all know Mr. Burns. Water is the way. BA says, tat tour? Is it like tats? Tat tour? Mad, yes, it was insane. Was insane. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I got a few tattoos. How about you, BA? Any tattoos? Anybody else tattoos? I know Mr. Nathaniel does not. Stark Industries, he drinks 1 cup of buttermilk every day. It protects soreness. Wow. Lindsay says, Stark or John, which one of you is the OJ Tuna guy? It is John for sure. Stark doesn't like tuna. John says he's going to blast the glass pretty soon and send a video. So hopefully when his time frees up, we'll be able to see what he's got going on. Matt Acoustic says tap free, but he is branded in other ways. Right. Bella says, oh my goodness, your friend just jumped in the pool at 7:45. That's got to feel so good. Bella, jump in with her. Jump, Bella, jump in the pool. Jump in the pool. That's got to feel so good. It's got like a cold plunge. Spencer says, Lynn has some tats, me none. And we were talking nicknames the other day. Lindsay shared with us that her nickname is Nomad and Spencer's is Snazzy. I like that. Might as well jump, yes, jump. Go ahead and jump. Ah, come on, Bella. Do it. Do it now. Do it. The pool is there. Do it. Stark says he's out for today. Ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day, everyone. Stark, we thank you for stopping through. Hopefully the bus will get you there in a timely manner. Be safe out there. Sorry, Spencer, didn't mean to put you out there like that. Stark, be safe, our friend. Matt Acoustic, yep. Look at all that, the well-wishers. Love it. Love it. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that. Just like that. So we got our 100 in. And Bella, are you doing push-ups now as well? And your planks? What set are you on? Or what number? Where are you at? Lindsay, you said your switch has been good. As far as the push-ups, Spencer, are you doing push-ups at night now too? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Matt Acoustic. That was a good one. The standing knees felt a little cardio-ish if I would have done it like longer, like a minute or something, but I always know doing a little something when that bead of sweat falls off your nose. Just enjoying that. Kind of get the day going, and kind of had a little bit of again, like a cardio-esque feel. Nathaniel J Burns says after yesterday's live, he did a hot Pilates and got some pain-free tabletop time in. Push-ups are on the horizon. You're closing in on it, sir. You definitely are. His live yesterday was very engaging. Again, had a good audience going as well. So if you haven't subscribed, I would recommend, and you can see some of his other stuff as well, some of the other things he's got going on. Bella wonders if she can do a backflip off the couch. I believe you can, but that just seems like a lot of risk for that reward. I could be wrong, but it just seems like a lot of risk for that reward if something happens to go wrong. And I don't want to put bad energy. I just want you to be safe. You're gonna try? How about backflip off the edge of the pool deck into the pool? The water will break your fall. Matt Acoustic says the machine stepper that simulates going up flights of steps is a great quad workout and cardio too if you step up the tempo. Yes. Pun intended. Drummer, rim shot. You're gonna okay. You'll do the backflip into the pool. Nice. Yeah, the machine stepper stairmaster, is that the one? Yeah, Bella, please be careful. Please be careful, Bella. Um, it's kind of a sounds risky. Yes, you are cray cray, Bella. Lindsay said, "Be careful." I'm gonna do a little shoulders while we're here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lindsay says, "Getting pretty then, I'll have to bail. It's been great. Thank you for joining my day." Thank you. Thank you, Lindsay. Have a fantastic day. And hopefully you're feeling okay from the dentist. Yeah, be careful, Bella. We're glad you made it, but be careful. Whoa, wait. Yes, have a good one, Spencer. See you, Lindsay. Bella, we are glad you're okay. That's inspiration, just to start wondering if you can do backflips off furniture and then just go and stick it. There's a part of me that thinks that's surprised you hadn't done that before. All right, Bella, go feed the horses. The horses deserve that food. Enjoy your day. She left us with a backflip, which is an amazing thing because I would go straight from the couch to like a hospital bed. Matt Acoustic says the tone of the day has been set once again. Have a great one, y'all. Matt Acoustic, we appreciate you. Have a fantastic day. Yes, indeed. And Matt, if there's any dishes that you want to share, the email is in the description. Impact Athletics Association at Gmail. You guys can send in some of those things. Mr. Nathaniel's getting ready for squats. If you have a few extra minutes, once I'm done with this, we can join you on yours if you're going live. Right on. And I'm switching. I'm going to alternate my front delt from the front raises to the overhead press. So my odd sets will be front raise, which will be 1 and 3, 2 and 4 will be the overhead press. Getting those caps, no cap. Yeah, feels good though. Feels good. Got a bit of a burn through it, but it feels good. And I think like when we have genetic strengths, I think shoulders is part of mine. I think my shoulders develop pretty well, pretty quickly, whereas it's a battle more with my quads and calves. But go figure, we have what we have. But again, we are here, and the best thing we can do with our here is do something with it. Jean-Luc, bonjour, how are you? Welcome to the chat. We are on day 81 of 100 push-ups. This is our 81st straight day of doing 100 push-ups. We got some amazing people in the chat, and they join in every day, so you're welcome to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification, select all, so you see when we go live. There's some videos, there's shorts as well. So all sorts of good stuff. We'd like to have you. You're very welcome. Where are you coming to us from, Jean-Luc? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Canada, nice. 4, 2, 3. We're to the south of you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jean-Luc, do you have any workout that you do? Do you go to the gym? Do you do stuff at home? Push-ups? Any stuff like that? The push-ups aren't a hard routine, no. But I am feeling these shoulders, the shoulder workout right after the push-ups. But yeah, we're still going. What kind of work do you do? And this is a quick, simple shoulder day as far as that goes. Something I'll do at home, doesn't take that long, and still hits the front, side, and rear. I don't worry too much about doing a bunch of shrugs and things like that for traps, but when I get to the gym on more involved days, then I'll do a little bit more. Let's shake it out a bit. Shake it out. Any sports, Jean-Luc? Chidozi, did I say that right? Says you can't do 100 rep. 100 rep what? Push-ups? And Chidozi, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of people doing 100 push-ups. 100 push-ups. Okay, now are we talking about down one like full range, or like a lot of people do where they're doing this? Which kind are you talking about? Are you talking about full range, or are you talking about those little pump ones? And I'm not knocking them, but there's a difference. Jacob is back. What's up? How's your push-up game, Chidozi? And where are you coming to us from? Full range? No, that would be tough. My full range max, I believe, was like high 70s, low 80s, maybe like between 77 and 81. So no, I haven't done a full 100. What we're doing here is we're doing 10 sets of 10. So we're doing 100 push-ups, but we're not doing the whole like 100 at once. So yeah, you're right. And full range is a way different thing than just doing those. I'm sure you know that. What's your push-up range like? Are you doing 100? Hey, good morning. Good morning, Tyler. Tyler's new to the channel. Everyone show some love. Tyler just subscribed a couple days ago. We appreciate the support. And Chidozi, 60. Hey, 60 is massive, man. And especially when you're talking about full range, that is massive. Shout out to you. We could use your energy in here, so hit that subscribe button. If you got stuff on your channel, doing your push-ups and workouts, we'd like to have you. Whew. Sub to both channels. Hey, that's the love. That's the love. Mr. Nathaniel says, what's up, Chidozi and Tyler? Chidozi, where are you coming to us from? I think we lost John Luke in Canada. Yeah, Chidozi, for sure. For sure, for sure. I mean, hey, it's supporting everybody in the fitness community, no matter where you're at geographically, like on the planet, or where you're at in your journey of health and fitness. We got people can't do 3 push-ups. We got people that can do 300 push-ups. We got Bella, she's a gymnast. We had Lindsay, she did MMA. Her husband Spencer, he's multiple athlete all over the places. So we've all got like different stuff. So it all helps. It all helps to have different folks supporting. Jacob is a Little League baseball pitcher. John, we have, is a farmer. And so his workout is way different because it's just grinding. You know, like he has to do some of that stuff. Bella also works on her folks' farm. Jacob does as well. So we got people coming from all over the place. All over the place. I'm just polishing off my shoulder day. A little chuck work. What do we got? Rehani? My name is Rihanna and I'm 15. I'm from Iran and I need someone to be my friend and help to learn English better. Rehani, hit the subscription and we will be doing these push-ups every day. Today is day 81 and there are lots of supportive people here to help. So I always hear that the best way to get better at a language is to communicate with the people who speak it naturally. So you're welcome to join here and interact with the people and maybe even do some push-ups with us and get some exercise in. So that would be awesome. We'd love to have you, Rihanna. I'm gonna hit 50s right now. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. Do you do any push-ups? Do you do any workouts, any exercise? Tyler, what kind of workout do you do? You do some pretty simple stuff? Nice. Like jumping jacks? Nice. Do you do those every day? Good to hear. Good to hear. Guys, jumping jacks are something you can do every day. You can knock those down. It doesn't take a lot of time. And the cool thing is, jumping jacks, they're not like a piece of equipment. You are the equipment when it comes to that. So you can do them anywhere. You can take jumping jacks with you. You can do them at home. You can do them. I've done them at work. You can do them on vacation. You can do them really anywhere. Anywhere you can stand and just have enough room, you can do some jumping jacks. So it's possible. And if you can't even do the jumping jacks, you can just jog in place. We have a little space. Just kind of do one of these deals. It's low impact, but it adds up. Everything adds up. Actually doing some right now. Fantastic. I love to hear that. Guys, that is an amazing way to start your day. Get your blood pumping, get the circulatory going, get the, got an itch. Circulatory, respiratory, wakes up the brain, wakes up the body, and now you're more focused. You're more focused going into your day, whether it's school, whether it's like Mr. Burns was saying, it's just trash day. Remember to get the trash out to the curb. Any of those things, being at work, and none of the above. Just figuring out the things that you have to do, the errands you have to run, the things you have to take care of. Better way to focus and start your day. Wow. Fantastic. We got 12 people here. We got 12 likes. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, that would actually be very helpful. If you haven't subscribed, we'd like to have you. So all of those things help. They help the channel grow, and it helps us keep this channel growing, the support going. And when the support comes to like one place, then we can help people in other places. So we've got a good group of people here. Now we can help other people, like Rihanna, who's new to us. That would be awesome. Nathaniel J Burns has impact, hot Pilates, resistance training, acro yoga, and stunts. Mr. Nathaniel does a lot. He's a very active man, very mindful of his health and fitness. So this is a good person to have in our chats as a part of Impact, because it's very supportive. Tyler says that sounds like a lot of work. Well, I think Mr. Nathaniel enjoys it, so it may not necessarily be work when you enjoy those different aspects. I've been to one of his hot yoga classes, um, and there's a good mix of people there. You can interact and stuff like that. So it's kind of like going to places where you enjoy the people, familiar faces, things like that. Training for life, says Mr. Burns. Fantastically true. And Chidozi says for a lot of gains. Yes. Yes, yes. Tyler says, what is hot yoga? Hot yoga is a room that you go into. We had a room like that one time at a house I lived at. We called it the dungeon, and it was a room where you'd close it off, and the room was probably like 102 degrees, even more, and you would do your exercises. So you do almost like what Impact does. You go from one exercise, you do 30 seconds worth of push-ups, and then you maybe hold a plank for 30 seconds. Then you keep doing just all these different exercises for like about 45 minutes. It's really cool. It's some stretching exercises as well, but you really do have to be prepared. So a lot of workout that you do outside can prepare you for some of those things inside, at least the exercises. The heat is a different story, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. And Mr. Nathaniel does that quite often. I will say you're very sweaty by the time you leave. Four, 5, 46, 47, 8, 49, 50. Woo! Tyler says, dang, I can do a workout, but now in a hot room or not in a hot room? You're going to try it in a hot room? Bella says, I can watch, but you're doing something. Yeah, you're feeding the horses, right? Bella's feeding horses right now. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you're still with us. Mr. Burns says, don't knock it till you try it. What I really enjoyed about that was the heat. Now, the exercise with it was kind of crazy, but what I liked is that you could just go into a room like that and you could sit and just have this really great sweat and just let your body just kind of push out like the toxins and oils and all sorts of stuff that's in you, salt, all that stuff, and just be able to hydrate, get some electrolyte drink or whatever else it is. I'd probably have a slice of watermelon afterwards. I would have a slice of watermelon after just about anything. So that I do believe Mr. Nathaniel is right. Like, don't knock it till you try it, but that extreme heat can definitely start talking to you. Did you ever do it during summer? I think that question is for you, Mr. Nathaniel. Chidozi says massive detox. Yeah, you will leave feeling like wrung out. That is for sure. But there's a really good feeling about that. And that's something I miss about not having. It was a room we called the dungeon. It was the garage. And during summer, you could close that door and it would just immediately start getting you could just feel that warmth. But if you go in hydrated, and I always would drink like cool water just to kind of set my temperature a little lower, and then it comes up with the heat. But I always like drinking the cool water first going in. But I do that a lot of times with some workouts if I know it's going to be involved where I can kind of keep the temperature down. And then after a while, I'll switch and just kind of pour it on myself. Closest thing you found to a wrestling room as an adult? Yes. Guys, wrestling rooms are no joke, and I didn't wrestle, but I've seen many a person who did, and wrestling rooms get, yeah, crazy hot and sweaty. And Bella just scared the crap out of one of your horses. What happened? Guys, the impact dungeon, yes, you make the walls sweat. The dungeon was legendary, absolutely legendary. For those who know, they know. But when we closed the door, it was a game changer. Tyler says, "Don't get kicked by it." Yeah, Bella, be careful. Don't let that horse kick you. Tyler, Bella did a backflip off of her couch earlier. She is a gymnast, or did gymnastics, I should say, and is working on a 6-minute plank. Some really cool stuff going on. Bella dropped a metal bucket and it made a really loud noise. How many horses out there, Bella? $52 horses? That's incredible. Wow. Tyler, I agree. That is willpower. Bella's doing some cool stuff. We had Jacob here earlier. He's on summer break. Bella, you still have school today, don't you? You're feeding the horses before school? Oh, no school today. Right on. And you're at the last bit of your school, right? Your school year is almost over. Nice. Nice. That is fantastic. And then you'll be going to New York soon. Oh, you're going tomorrow? Oh, wow. Okay. Tyler says lucky. Well, at first Bella wasn't thinking about wanting to go. Well, Tyler, maybe there's some traveling that'll come your way. Chidozi says, would love to see some leg work. Chidozi, if you go to the chat, the live from yesterday, day 80, and it should say day 80, 100 reps live plus leg work. Um, there's a whole thing. I do some push-ups, I do some squats, and then I go on to some balance stuff. Then I did some stuff on a few of the machines. I didn't go crazy, but it was a full day. What kind of leg stuff are you doing? I'm always a fan of checking out what other people got going on. Tyler, have a fantastic day. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. And good job on those jumping jacks. You are very welcome. HWPO, and thank you for checking us out. Yes, Bella says, have a great day, Tyler. Chidozi, I'll see if I can find that link. Do you have any stuff on your channel, Chidozi? Chidozi, there's the link to that video, to the live from yesterday with legs and everything else. So Bella, you am I right? You have tests tomorrow, and then school is done, and you're heading out to New York tomorrow, all on the same day. That's a full day. That's a busy day. Hey Chidozi, have you checked out Nathaniel J Burns' channel? He's going to be doing some squats live here shortly. Chidozi, I'm going to leave Nathaniel J Burns link in the chat as well. And Bella, you may catch us. You're up early for where you're at already, but you may be up ahead of us while you're in New York. Well, if you aren't too tired or just enjoying your vacation, then you'll have push-ups on both coasts with us, so that'll be fun. That's fine. Yeah, get your parents' permission. Get your folks' permission. And that way, you ever have an itch you can't reach? What the timing is in it? Um, I think from New York you'd be like an hour or two ahead, maybe. So that would be like 7 o'clock in New York. So it may not be as bad. But if you guys got stuff planned and all that, definitely, because you're on vacation, so we get it. We definitely understand. Okay. Jadozi, are you still with us? Are you still with us, Jadozi? I know Tyler had to jump off. Spencer, Lindsay, Matt Acoustic. We had a really good chat today. A lot of interaction. Stark. I think Jacob had to bounce out too. Mr. Burns, he may have popped off as well. But we got a solid hour in. So actually, we're at an hour and 10 minutes. So if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. We'd love to have you. And hit the notification, select all on that. That way you can see everything. So let's see. I'm at Nathaniel J Burns channel right here. Let me zoom in. So guys, when you go to subscribe, boom, hit that, and then select all, and that way you get notifications on everything. And that is how you get to see the lives. You get to see when the video comes out, the other content as well. And like I've said in the description, there are links to us on Instagram. There's link to Facebook. There's a Venmo if you guys want to sprinkle a little donation. That's all good as well. You don't have to. You're not obligated. And there is an email as well. Bella says, "Yeah, guys, subscribing is free. Everything here, yeah, is free. So if you enjoy it and you're benefiting from it, whether it's exercise or just connecting with people, then we would love to have you, and that would be a great way. Likes as well. So I'm going to jump off and get my day going. Bella, I appreciate you for holding it down towards the end of the chat. And we wish you the best for tomorrow on your test and a safe flight to New York, and look forward to seeing or hearing from you while you are in New York. Other than that, guys, have a fantastic day. And I hope this finds everybody on your pursuit of health and fitness. And like we like to say here, HWPO, and that means hard work pays off. Impact Athletics Association. Have a great day, everyone.